Hey there, welcome to another episode of Podcast AI. I'm your host, Benny Fluman, founder and CEO of MATCH B2B, where we specialize in helping businesses transform their customer journeys and expand into international markets. With over 30 years in sales, marketing, and business management, I've seen firsthand how crucial it is to get the client journey right. Today, we're diving deep into something I'm passionate about: mastering the client journey in this rapidly evolving digital landscape. We'll explore how the latest technology, especially AI, is reshaping what clients expect from us consultants and how we can stay ahead of the curve. So whether you're a solo consultant or running a small firm, this episode is packed with actionable insights to take your client relationships from that initial lead all the way to loyal advocate. Grab your coffee, get comfortable, and let's dive in. Let's start with something fundamental that I see many consultants overlook: mapping the modern client journey. And let me tell you, it's no longer your grandfather's sales funnel. Today's B2B client journey isn't as simple as the linear funnel we all learned about years ago. It has become incredibly complex and nonlinear, with multiple interactions across various channels and stakeholders. In fact, did you know that buying committees now average over 10 stakeholders in B2B decisions? These sales cycles can last for 11 months or more. That's almost a year of nurturing and relationship building. Last year, I worked with a boutique engineering firm that was frustrated with its inconsistent sales results. When we mapped their client journey, we discovered something fascinating. Their technical founders were jumping straight to solution discussions, completely skipping the crucial pain validation stage. Once we redesigned their approach to include proper discovery conversations, their close rate jumped by 37% in just 3 months. Sometimes, the simplest realignment makes all the difference. What I find fascinating is that about 45% of businesses are now investing in journey analytics tools to map these complex interactions. That's not just big corporations. That includes small consulting firms who recognize that understanding every touchpoint is critical. Here's where AI comes into the picture, and this is game-changing. AI tools can now analyze these complex journeys in ways we simply couldn't before. They can identify patterns across thousands of client interactions, spot where potential clients typically drop off, and even predict which leads are most likely to convert. This isn't science fiction. It's happening right now. For consultants, this means you can move beyond gut feeling and actually see how a prospect moves from, say, watching your webinar to scheduling a consultation to reviewing a proposal, and where exactly they're getting stuck. I always advise my clients to start by defining key personas and their goals, then outline the typical journey stages: awareness, consideration, decision, onboarding, engagement, and advocacy. For each stage, pinpoint what your client is trying to achieve and what pain points they're experiencing. Now let's delve into something equally important: identifying the pain points that trigger action. Here's something powerful to consider. Clients don't typically seek consultants when everything is going well. They reach out when a pain point hits a tipping point, what I call the trigger pain. It could be an IT system failure, a regulatory hurdle, or a stalled product launch. The consultants who thrive are the ones who get really good at identifying these pain triggers. They know that company changes, such as new leadership or funding rounds, can reset priorities. They understand that industry shifts, like new regulations, create urgent needs. Now, AI has completely transformed how we identify these pain points. Think about it. AI can now monitor news, social media, and company announcements to alert you to potential trigger events. Say, a key executive at a target company posts on LinkedIn about a challenge they're facing. Modern AI tools can flag this for you in real time, creating the perfect opportunity for outreach. But here's where human expertise still shines. Sometimes the problem clients think they have isn't the real issue. Experienced consultants add tremendous value by reframing the pain. As one sales expert notes, today's buyers often do extensive research, yet misdiagnose their core problem. That's where we come in, to tactfully help them see what they missed. AI can process the data, but it takes human empathy and experience to reframe these problems in a way that resonates. That's the hybrid model that's winning today. AI-powered insights combined with human emotional intelligence. Now let's talk about personalization, which has become non-negotiable. Did you know that 80% of B2B buyers now expect the same level of personalization in sales interactions as they experience as consumers? That's a staggering shift in expectations. I remember working with Sarah, a financial consultant who was sending the same generic outreach to all prospects. We completely revamped her approach, using AI to gather industry-specific insights for each prospect. Her very first personalized campaign, targeting just 15 CFOs with custom videos addressing their specific industry challenges, generated more meetings than her previous blast of 500 contacts. The power of relevance cannot be overstated. The good news? AI has made personalization at scale actually achievable, even for small firms. Instead of spending hours researching each prospect, AI tools can now pull relevant information from public sources and help craft customized outreach that feels handwritten. For example, tools like Regi.ai can automatically gather public information about a prospect and draft a customized email, highlighting relevant insights. This doesn't replace the human touch. It enhances it by giving you more time to focus on the high-value parts of the relationship. I love sharing this account-based marketing approach with solo consultants who think it's only for big firms. You might pick your top 10 dream clients and use AI to help create highly tailored campaigns for them. That could be a custom video addressing their specific situation or a relevant case study. The focused effort pays off. ABM strategies have been shown to increase B2B revenue by over 200% in some cases. But remember, authenticity is key. Use technology to handle the mechanics, but keep the tone human and genuine. Your prospects can smell a generic AI-generated message from a mile away. The goal is to use AI to enhance your natural voice, not replace it. Let's discuss content, where AI is making its most significant impact. The right content strategy can nurture leads throughout their entire journey, but consistently creating quality content has always been a challenge. Until now. Case studies remain powerful in converting B2B prospects. They build trust by showcasing real-world success with similar clients. AI tools can now help analyze your past successes, extract the most compelling elements, and even assist in drafting these case studies more efficiently. For leads in the awareness or consideration phase, educational content is key. White papers and ebooks that dive into industry trends or best practices can attract and nurture leads who are researching solutions. And guess what? AI can now help generate first drafts, research statistics, and even suggest compelling headlines, all tasks that used to take hours. What I find particularly exciting is how AI is transforming interactive content. Webinars and virtual events are thriving as marketing tools, and AI can now help with everything from topic selection to content creation to post-event analysis. In 2023 to 2024, many small firms identified webinars as one of their top lead generation sources. Video content is another area where AI is revolutionizing what's possible. Attention spans are short, and video content can convey a lot quickly. AI tools can now help you script, edit, and even generate simple explainer videos that might have cost thousands to produce just a few years ago. What's trending in 2024 and 2025? We're seeing a continued rise in podcasts as a content marketing tool, as well as a strong preference for data-backed content and short-form video on platforms like LinkedIn. Approximately 49% of B2B buyers report relying more on content that includes research or data to inform their decisions. AI can help you find and incorporate that data, making your content more credible and compelling. Onboarding is where you make or break the relationship. Did you know that 63% of customers use the onboarding period to decide whether to continue a service or not? That's a make or break moment. One of my clients, a cybersecurity consultant, was struggling with client churn after initial projects. When we analyzed his process, we realized he had an excellent sales approach but a chaotic onboarding procedure. We implemented a structured AI-assisted onboarding system with clear milestones and regular check-ins. Within 6 months, his client retention increased by 42%, and referrals nearly doubled. Sometimes the problem isn't acquiring clients, it's keeping them. AI is transforming onboarding in fascinating ways. For example, AI can now assist in creating personalized welcome packets tailored to a client's specific needs and goals. It can generate customized onboarding checklists and even automate follow-up communications to ensure nothing falls through the cracks. I always emphasize the importance of that kickoff meeting, establishing a personal connection and ensuring everyone is aligned on key details. AI can now help prepare for these meetings by analyzing previous successful kickoffs, suggesting talking points, and even flagging potential concerns based on similar client profiles. Setting expectations and roles early is crucial. AI tools can help draft clear responsibility matrices and project timelines, ensuring that everyone knows who is responsible for what and when. They can also flag potential roadblocks based on patterns from past projects, allowing you to address them proactively. One powerful onboarding exercise is to discuss and document desired outcomes together. AI can help facilitate this by suggesting relevant success metrics based on your industry and the client's specific goals. When both parties agree on success metrics early, you have a mutual goal to drive toward. What I find particularly valuable is using AI to learn from past onboarding experiences. By analyzing what worked well and what didn't across multiple clients, AI can help you continuously refine your onboarding process, making each new client experience better than the last. In consulting engagements, there are often periods of lull between major meetings or milestones. This is where AI can help maintain consistent touchpoints that keep clients mentally connected to the project. AI tools can now help us schedule regular update communications, ensuring clients receive timely updates, even when there is little tangible progress to report. They can also help identify relevant content to share with clients, perhaps an article or report that relates to their business challenges. What I find particularly compelling is using AI to personalize these touchpoints. For instance, if an AI system notices a client hasn't engaged with your last few emails, it might suggest a different approach, perhaps a phone call or a more direct question. This type of adaptive communication strategy keeps clients engaged and makes them feel valued. Social and informal channels are also powerful tools for engagement. AI can help monitor LinkedIn or other platforms for opportunities to engage with clients' posts, maintaining a presence without being intrusive. Some consultants are even setting up Slack channels for real-time collaboration, and AI can help manage these channels by suggesting relevant updates or resources. Between formal meetings, small gestures can go a long way. AI can help identify opportunities for these gestures, perhaps flagging when a client's company has a public achievement worth congratulating or reminding you of personal details that might make for a more meaningful interaction. The key is to make engagement a two-way street. AI tools can help gather client feedback throughout the journey, not just at the end. This ongoing dialogue ensures that clients feel heard and provides you with valuable insights to improve the relationship. For a small consulting firm, a handful of loyal, returning clients can form a stable foundation. It's widely cited that acquiring a new client is far more expensive than retaining an existing one. Estimates range from 5 to 25 times more costly. I've seen many consultants make the mistake of focusing on projects rather than client lifetime value. AI can help shift this mindset by analyzing client data to identify opportunities for ongoing support or additional services. It can predict when a client might need additional help based on their business cycles or industry trends. One practical approach is structuring your offerings to encourage continuity. AI can help design these offerings by analyzing what has worked for similar clients in the past. For instance, an IT consultant might offer a cybersecurity subscription service after an implementation project, providing ongoing audits and support for a monthly fee. To retain clients, consistently show the value they're getting. AI can help track and visualize project outcomes, making it easier to demonstrate ROI in a compelling manner. It can also identify potential new challenges or opportunities where you could help, positioning you as a partner invested in the client's long-term success. Building relationships, not just contracts, is ultimately what drives loyalty. While AI can help manage the logistics, it's the human connection that clients value most. The ideal approach is using AI to handle routine tasks, freeing you to focus on deepening those personal relationships. As a solo consultant or a small firm, your time is precious. Fortunately, many tools can automate client nurturing tasks, and many are incorporating AI capabilities that make them even more powerful. A customer relationship management (CRM) system is essential. Tools like HubSpot CRM, Zoho CRM, or Keep can track every interaction with leads and clients. Modern AI-enhanced CRMs go beyond basic tracking. They can predict which leads are most likely to convert, suggest optimal timing for follow-ups, and even recommend talking points based on previous interactions. AI has revolutionized email marketing and automation. Instead of sending the same message to everyone, AI-powered systems can analyze recipient behavior and preferences to tailor messaging. They can determine the best time to send emails, craft subject lines with higher open rates, and even generate personalized content based on recipient data. Social media and content automation tools, such as Buffer or Hootsuite, now utilize AI to optimize posting schedules and content types. They can analyze which posts perform best with your audience and suggest similar content in the future. Customer success and feedback tools are also increasingly powered by AI. They can automatically detect when client engagement is dropping and suggest intervention strategies. They can analyze client feedback for sentiment and trends, helping you address issues before they become problems. The key with all these tools is finding the right balance. Automation should augment your relationship-building efforts, not replace them. Utilize AI to automate repetitive tasks and ensure consistency, but step in personally when a lead is warm or a client requires immediate attention. Finally, let's discuss measuring success throughout the client journey. Without data, you're essentially guessing at what's working and what's not. I worked with a management consultant who was frustrated that his high-quality insights weren't translating to repeat business. When we implemented proper metrics tracking, we discovered something surprising. While clients rated his analytical work highly, they felt disconnected during implementation phases. By adding simple weekly progress updates and tracking engagement with these communications, he transformed his client retention rates. What gets measured truly does get managed. AI has revolutionized how we track and analyze metrics. Machine learning algorithms can now identify patterns and correlations that humans might miss, providing deeper insights into what's driving client behavior at each stage of the journey. For awareness and lead generation, AI can help track not just volume metrics, such as website traffic, but also engagement quality, how deeply visitors are interacting with your content. Are they taking meaningful actions? AI can segment visitors based on behavior patterns and predict which ones are most likely to convert. During the consideration and nurturing phase, AI can analyze email engagement, event attendance, and social media interactions to identify which content resonates most with different segments. It can also predict how long leads typically stay in the pipeline before making a decision. For sales and conversion, AI can analyze win rates and sales cycle length, identifying factors that contribute to successful outcomes. It can also reveal patterns in lost deals, helping you address common objections more effectively. During the engagement, AI can track client satisfaction in real time, flagging any signs of potential dissatisfaction before they become issues. It can also measure how engaged clients are with your deliverables. Do they implement your recommendations or utilize your tools? For retention and loyalty, AI can predict which clients are at risk of churning based on engagement patterns and other factors. It can also identify opportunities for upselling or cross-selling based on client needs and behaviors. The true power of AI in metrics analysis lies in its ability to connect the dots across the entire journey. It might reveal, for example, that clients who engaged with a specific piece of content during the awareness phase tend to have higher lifetime value, a connection you might never spot manually. Before we wrap up, I would like to address an important topic: ethical considerations in AI consulting. As we leverage these powerful tools, we need to be mindful of data privacy, transparency, and potential biases in AI systems. Clients are increasingly concerned about how their data is being utilized, particularly with the rise of AI. Being upfront about your AI usage and maintaining strong data protection practices isn't just ethical, it's good business. Your clients need to know that their sensitive information is safe in your hands. There's also the question of transparency. When you're using AI to generate content or analyze client data, how much should you disclose? My take is that honesty works best. Clients appreciate knowing how you work and what tools you use. Most are impressed by consultants staying on the cutting edge, as long as you're clear that AI is enhancing your expertise, not replacing it. Looking ahead, I see several trends shaping the future of consulting. First, hybrid models that combine AI and human expertise will become the new gold standard. The most successful consultants won't be those who resist AI or those who rely on it exclusively. They'll be the ones who skillfully integrate AI tools with their unique human insights. Second, specialized AI consultants will become increasingly in demand. Clients will seek advisors who can help them navigate the AI landscape in their specific industry, whether that's implementing AI solutions or adapting to AI-driven changes in their market. Ultimately, I anticipate that we'll see entirely new consulting models emerge. Think AI-enabled micro-consulting or subscription-based advisory services powered by AI analysis. The firms that experiment with these new models will have a significant advantage. We've covered a great deal of ground today, from mapping the modern client journey to leveraging AI across every touchpoint. Suppose there's one thing I hope you take away. In that case, it's this: mastering the client journey isn't about perfecting isolated interactions. It's about creating a seamless experience from the first contact through to advocacy. By focusing on the entire journey and leveraging the right AI tools at each stage, even small consulting firms can create exceptional client experiences that turn first-time clients into long-term partners. I'd love to hear about how you approach the client journey in your business. You may have found creative ways to use AI, or have questions about implementing some of the strategies we discussed today. You can reach out to me, Benny Fluman, and the MATCH B2B team through our website or on LinkedIn. And if you're interested in how our podcast AI platform can help transform your content strategy, we'd be happy to chat about that too. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Podcast AI. Meh. Until next time, keep nurturing those client relationships. They're the lifeblood of any successful consulting business.